Io razzo imre five, hagioin libile fornecho ad unoid zu ribe goyali. May the words of my mouth and the thoughts of my heart be acceptable before your God, my rock and my redeemer. Welcome everyone to this week's profound journey into the Haftarah for Parshat Shlach. This week we open the book of Yehoshua. The text reveals a thrilling story of two secret spies. Yehoshua knows. He knows the history of what happened with the 12 spies and therefore sends them silently saying, V'yishlach Yehoshua ben Nun min hashitim Shnaim anoshim meraglim cheresh. And Yehoshua, the son of Nun, sent out of Shittim 2 men as spies secretly. In our Parsha Shlach, we read about the original 12 spies. The mission ended in absolute, unfortunate disaster. They saw the giants, and the fear consumed them. But in the Haftarah, the 2 new spies arrive in Jericho. The spies, are hidden by a woman named Rahab. She does not show any fear. Instead, she declares absolute faith, saying, Ki Hashem Elokeichem hu Elokim bashamayim mimal v'al ha'oretz mitachas. For Hashem your God, He is the God in the heaven above and on the earth beneath. But the big secret of this, and this is a profoundly deep secret, when we look at the upper worlds, we're not just no longer looking at the Shvirat HaKelim, the spiritual shattering of the divine vessels. We are looking at the massive process of tikkun, rectification. The original 12 spies failed because their souls were trapped in pure gevurah, severity. They lacked the necessary balance of chesed, loving kindness. This severe imbalance blocked the flow of divine light. Yehoshua understood that this flaw required active conscience reconstruction. Rahab lived in the absolute lowest physical dimension of Jericho. Yet, when she independently declares her unwavering trust, she performs a monumental spiritual action. This is the hidden dynamic of Mayim Nukwin, spiritual feminine waters. In Kabbalah, this concept simply refers to a human being taking the first step, the very first step first. In the active awakening from below, where our physical actions and prayers push upwards to initiate a connection, Rahab did not wait for salvation to just happen by itself. She initiated the connection. She wasn't passively waiting for things to happen. She was the one initiating the connection by declaring the trust in Hashem. By pushing the trust upwards, she forcefully triggered the divine response from above. This descending spiritual light is called Mayim Duchrin, masculine waters, spiritual masculine waters. This represents the infinite divine energy that pours down only after we make the first move. We must make the first move in order to trigger the flow from above, the flow of energy, the flow of Shefa. When her lower spiritual waters met the upper spiritual waters, a perfect harmony was forged. The spiritual blockage of the first spies was instantly rectified. So she brought the rectification through the declaration of declaring that your God is God in the heavens above and the earth below. And through this push from below, she activated the Shefa from above. We've just unpacked deep spiritual concept. But the true work is not just holding them in our minds. The true work is taking those concepts and anchoring them firmly in our physical world here. So here's our real world challenge. This is how we bring the heavens down to earth for this week. This week we must try to initiate a positive connection. Do not wait to be asked or prompted. Send one simple physical message or make one short phone call to someone you have lost touch with. Recognize in that exact moment that you are creating an awakening from below. Acknowledge that your proactive step is generating the exact spiritual waters needed to trigger a massive divine response in your own life. Be the active one, the initiating one that initiates the connection. Don't wait for things to happen. Lock that action in for the week, because small physical steps build massive spiritual realities. We think by doing small things that they don't have an influence, they don't influence us, and they don't influence the heavens. But this is not the case. Small physical steps build massive spiritual realities. And by the way, before we part, if you thought the secrets of the secret spies in Jericho were about a simple physical rescue mission, wait until next week, when we unveil the secrets of the renewed kingdom and the boundaries of Parshas Korach. Time has gone quickly, and I hope you have enjoyed this short Haftarah Parsha lesson. And tune in for more next week, Bezrat Hashem, with God's help. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. And I'd like to wish you all and your family and friends a very good Shabbos and a peaceful Shabbos with friends and family together at the Shabbos table. All the very best. Thank you again for listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you.